right, thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon, fellow commissioners. First, I'd like to just acknowledge that the homegoing services for a legendary businessman, entrepreneur, community leader, and servant, Mr. Kenneth E. Mitchell Sr., the founder of Mitchell's Funeral Home that has been serving the Orlando community since 1976, was held on July 30th. I myself attended with Commissioner Hill, as well as, so the city was very well represented. Mr. Mitchell will truly be missed, but his legacy will live on with his daughter, Kimberly Mitchell, who currently runs the business, and the entire Mitchell family. And so they will live on also in the hearts of all the families that he has helped over the years and supported during some of our difficult times. Mr. Mitchell was special and a great person for me because he gave me one of my first jobs in high school with the funeral home. So he will truly be missed. My office conducted 2 backpack and supply giveaways in conjunction with Life Beyond Adversity on August 1st at the Smith Center and August 8th at the Holden Heights Community Center. And through these efforts and others, we've been able to give away over 800 backpacks filled with masks, supplies, sanitizer, as well as headphones for our new reality. Also, Mayor, I would like to reference item B10, the construction agreement with Gilbane Building Company for the Grand Avenue Community Center Improvement Project. And I first want to say that I 100% support the project. This is a very needed project. I'm excited about it. And I think all the efforts that has been put in place to get the project to where it is today. This item came before the commission at our last meeting, and it was pulled because they came roughly 9% short of reaching the 24% minority and women business enterprise requirement goals. And at the time, Gilbane was asked to go back and get more minority and women involvement. On last week, to my surprise, I was notified that they came back with about 2.9% increase, still roughly about 6% short of the goal. And this is, I have to say, this is very concerning to me and somewhat frustrating to see this general construction project like the Grand Avenue project, that's not a specialized project, fail to achieve the minority and women business enterprise goal of 24%. I truly expected more from Gilbane in reaching that 24%. So I was very much surprised and somewhat disappointed that they did fall short. And I appreciate the comments by Commissioner Hill that they will commit to continue to attempt to reach that goal. That was not something that was communicated to me by them, but I appreciate hearing that from Commissioner Hill. So thank you for communicating that. But Mayor, I truly believe that there is some economic disparities that exist in our contracting. And I truly think it's a time for us as a commission to revisit the ordinance to ensure that there's truly parity and equity in our contracting. So Mayor, I just ask that you continue to commit the resources necessary to ensure that we strengthen our MWBE program, where we have an evaluation process and the collection of data that we can use that will allow us to properly evaluate the program. Because that was one thing that I was concerned about, is not having some type of annual review to show the amount of city contracts that have been awarded compared to the amount that have been going to minority and women business enterprises. And so we can truly see how well we are performing in reaching that 24% goal. So, but I am encouraged with the city's efforts to expand its efforts with the MWBE program, as evidenced with the allocation of the $500,000 in the upcoming year's budget for a disparity study. I think that's something that must happen so we can truly examine the differences in the dollars given to the minority and women-owned businesses. And then I'm looking forward to working with you, Mayor, and staff to make sure that our MBE program is more efficient and equitable for all minorities. And I will continue to be vigilant on these matters of this nature as expanding opportunities for minority businesses is vital for our communities. So in my conversations with staff and with the WMBE office, we have all agreed to continue to work and have a productive conversations around how we can move forward as a city to ensure that all residents have the opportunity to participate in the economic development and prosperity of the city of Orlando. So I look forward to our future together, Mayor, and my community can continue to count on me as a voice and a leader for equity and equality in matters of this nature. So again, I'm 100% supportive of the Grand Avenue project, but Mayor, I will be voting no on item B10, but I will vote affirmative to support the consent agenda. So I'd like to have that that noted.
That'll be noted, Commissioner.
Okay, thank you. Also, last, Mayor mentioned the importance of filling out the census. And we, everywhere we go, even during the backpack giveaways, we've been encouraging everyone to fill out the census. I've received some data that we are lagging behind what we saw in 2010. So just to give you an idea, for Census Tract 117.02 in my district around the Smithson and the Walmart, in 2010, we had a response of about 60.2%. As of July 29th, the response was at 43.9%. So a lot of opportunity for improvement there. Also, Census Tract 116 out of Catalina, Clear Lake, also in my district, response in 2010 was 57.4. We're currently at 51.4%. And then in Census Tract 185, which is the Paramore area, partially my district and Commissioner Hill's district, response in 2010 was 52.5. And as of July 29th, we're at 38.4. So I just ask that, all commissioners and mayor, that we encourage everyone to complete the census because it does have a huge impact on the resources that come to our communities, as well as potential increase in our representation. So again, thank you, Mayor, for this time. And that's all that